Hi, today I want to talk to you about anger issues. This is one of the topics that was sent in when I put the call out to hear from you what you wanted me to talk about in these videos. Anger issues is one of those things that is really embedded in the words that we use. Anger issues, when we think about that, there are judgments that we hold about anger. The person wrote in and had said something to the effect of, I'm usually really helpful and I help, apologize or I make up with other people and I find myself raging. Oftentimes, I know in my life when things like that were happening, I had hidden expectations from myself and from others when I did things. And over time, those unmet expectations resulted in me getting really angry. Angry for expectations of other people perhaps treating me or saying things, encouraging me or including me that wasn't happening, which caused me to get really angry. And because of the belief that I held about anger, I repressed that even more. So when I did blow, I blew. Talk about raging. Again, no good, bad, right, wrong. It's about becoming aware of those hidden expectations that we might have about ourselves and others, that when not expressed and or known in the moment can lead to what we call anger and raging. Now, to reframe this, I take away the word anger and I replace it with intensity. We all hold a lot of intensity. And what does it actually feel like in your body? Where does it sit? What's the sensory cue? My invitation for you around those who experience anger is to take a breath, to go inside, to notice where it sits inside of you and what's the sensory cue. So for example, do your cheeks get hot? Do your ears start to burn? Does your chest start to throb? Does your stomach tighten? What are the sensory cues that lets you know that you're experiencing what we call anger? And now I want you to take another breath and I want you to consider, how does it shift if I could reframe it as intensity? The intensity of my stomach tightening, the intensity of the heat in my chest or my cheeks. And notice if that makes a difference about how you feel about it inside yourself. We never know what we're going to discover when we choose to take a breath. I hope that this has been helpful, and I'm always here if you have any questions. Until the next time.